my guest, first of all, my co-host, first of all, is Paul Hollis, author of the Hollow Man series, owner of Hollow Man Publishing in America and May VA. Paul, how are you? I know you're excited about our guest today.
I am very excited to welcome Melisa Ruscsak. She's a CEO, a publisher, an author, a podcast host, and an international speaker. So she has a well-rounded person here for us to talk to. So welcome, Melisa.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, so let's talk about what is your biggest project that you want to talk about like crazy, because we all have them, right? I have multiple ones I would talk about. If I had 10 minutes to talk about something, what would you want to talk about? Because you have a wide variety of projects you're doing, for sure.
I always have projects going on, but right now I'm concentrating more on my wealth builder class because I want to help others.
Okay, so tell me about that wealth builder class.
So I'm doing a lot of my keynote speakings about building your personal wealth. This works for CEOs and people that are struggling just to go paycheck to paycheck. So we all know as a CEO, you have to create multiple streams of income. This isn't new. This is not new information, but the general public doesn't understand how to build a wealth.
So kind of give us stuff, but not giving away the course, because, or the event, because the bottom line is that you have a wealth of knowledge, use the word wealth in a way of multiple streams of income, with just giving some good steps for an entrepreneur when they're looking at it. Because a lot of them are focusing on one thing. Because a lot of them say, hey, niche down to one area and just focus on that and nothing else. And in this time with this economy and so many possibilities out there, you're missing out.
Correct. Well, instead of going through the wealth building class, because that would give away the class, I'm going to teach you through my company. So we have Treant Press. Treant Press is a publishing company. What does a publishing company do? Publish books. Each book is a line of revenue. So we have 300 plus lines of revenue because we have over 300 titles. Not good enough, people. As an entrepreneur, that's not enough revenue coming in. So we added in the Lexicon Academy, which is the wealth building classes under. That's one part. Okay, now we have 301 lines of income. Still not good enough. We added in the marketing agency. So that also has its own products. So there's about 100 products there. Everything you do, everything can be monetized. Your podcast could be monetized. What are you passionate about? It can be monetized. Everything is monetizable anymore with the digital age.
Oh, it totally is. And it's just about finding what is monetizable by going out there and putting yourself out there. A lot of people just give up right off the bat. Great point about books. So you're definitely having your authors make sure, if you have 300 titles in your publishing company, to make sure that they're writing more than one book then, especially to increase their streams of wealth or revenue.
Exactly. I tell all my authors, you're not an author until you have at least 10 books. You need 10 streams of income.
And that's fiction or nonfiction, right?
Right. And if I'm doing that for my authors, why am I not doing it for my clients? They need at least 10 streams of income.
And coming up with those different streams of income, you said anything's monetizable. If you're doing something right now, a lot of them write books and they don't figure out they can create a podcast from that. They can create a course off of that. They can do so many different things. And if they're a fiction writer, they can coach other people. And then it's all about, how do you target those individuals to find the right individuals for you to monetize, to develop those monetizations. Some can be very passive income. Others are going to be more, you have to be involved depending on what phase and stage you are in your business, right?
Well, this is why with the wealth builder class, we give you 3 products to sell. I will write you 3 books. You have 3 products to sell after the class. Now, where do you sell your books to? We have lead generation that we'll give you for 1 year.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so giving a lead gen so that you help with their lead through running the marketing is where you get your leads. Oh, wow. That's nice.
They get about 500 to 1,000 leads a month for free just by taking the course.
That's great. And those leads are qualified based on whatever their background is then.
Name, yeah, it's based on whatever your niche you're in. So you're a podcast host, I'm going to use you for an example. You need more clients to be on your podcast. So we'll tailor the leads to who are you looking for to be on your podcast.
Right. And you can use that via LinkedIn or different things. I don't
Mhm.
need any more. It's crazy. I'm interviewing too many people, but
Well,
that's okay. That's a good example. I love your example. And that's the thing. A lot of times your followers are leads, as Alex Hormozy says, your followers are leads, your anyone is a lead. And how do you take that lead and make it qualified? Well, you
Mhm.
qualify it based on, are they interested in your product or service? You'll never know unless you reach out to those people. So once you give them those leads, then what do you do? What do you feel is the best strategy once you hand them, here's 1,000 leads? What's the best way to contact them? Because a lot of times leads to conversion is one of the hardest things for lots of people. They have tons of leads, they just don't know what to do with them.
exactly. So when you need a rock star CRM. I work for a company. We're building one that's better than anything on the market right now. Just so you know, that will roll over when you get the lead generation for the year. It rolls over to the CRM. So now you can email, you can cold call, you can do all that from your CRM.
And that's key because what you do with them and tracking them is such an important thing. And you'll teach them how to use that system part of the course too, right? That's where
Yes,
it all comes into place.
yes, everything comes full circle. But first you have to figure out what is your niche? What are you doing? Then you have to figure out what are you investing? Are you using the 2020 um, rules for investing? What's your income, everything? What are you doing? But then as we go through it, we're going to teach you how to build your company.
And that's great. And once they have that in place, it's about going out and doing and building that CRM and all that stuff. Do you focus on a specific area of group of people that you want to take the Wealth Builders course?
I love entrepreneurs, but I love helping people. Now you have to have you're investing in yourself by taking the course because my time is very valuable. I have 20,000 things going on. At the same time, I want you to be comfortable with learning. If you're going to be one of these people that go, I take all these courses and never do anything, honey, you're wasting your time and mine.
Well, what is that percentage? That's the biggest problem. What is that percentage of people who take courses and don't do? I
Yeah,
don't know what that number is. It's just like having a great gym in your house, yet you hang clothes on it. So that,
exactly.
yeah. And do you have any? So you do the course, you have X amount of people take the course. Are you offering one-on-one coaching for the people that are still needing that extra incentive and help? If
If
it
you're
does,
one of my entrepreneurs that takes the course and you want the products that are built in, which is the 3 books about your niche, you tell me, is it fiction, nonfiction? What is it? If you want the lead generation, if you want the CRM, you get coaching. If you don't want all the free stuff and you just want to take the course, there's some free stuff in there. You get 1 month free of lead generation. But depending on your level of commitment to the course is how much time you get with me.
well, that makes complete sense, for sure. So where's best place people can go find information on your Wealth Builders course and stuff? Where can they go?
Best place to go is TRIEN as in Nancy, the word press, the word magazine.com.
All right. And I guess the biggest thing is take action. So you're looking for any type of entrepreneur and yet show that the book is the power thing that gets things going. You have books as well, right? Where people can check
I do.
those.
I have 96 out as of today.
Awesome. Working, and that's available on your website as well. All that on the website.
Walmart.com.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming by. It's a great idea because it's about the hustle and putting it in. So you have all this different stuff. You got to get leads. And if you don't have leads, you got to ask yourself that question, why don't I have leads? And then after you have leads, why am I not converting those leads? And that's through organization, CRM, and then you have to do the work, which is like I talk to people all the time. They just sit there and say, what's the next step? And you help people. And when I talk as a done for you service for all social media marketing, branding and everything, I tell the same thing. You got to do the work and put the work in, you have the success. So I appreciate it. Thanks again
Thank
for stopping
you.
by. All
Thank
right,
you
you're
for
listening.
having me.
You're welcome. You're listening and watching the Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a